Have you ever imagined the secrets hidden beneath the Earth's surface? A past so intricate, it escapes the naked eye? Today on Historical Highway, we're diving into a groundbreaking discovery that redefines how we view ancient civilizations. The tool behind this revelation? Lidar, short for light detection and ranging. This cutting-edge technology uses laser pulses to create incredibly detailed maps of the Earth's surface. Attached to aircraft, drones, or vehicles, Lidar can unveil structures buried beneath dense vegetation or layers of soil, revealing stories lost to time. Lidar has become a game-changer for archaeologists, allowing them to uncover hidden worlds that were once thought inaccessible. And recently, it brought to light a site that might just be one of the largest ancient cities in the southwestern United States. Imagine a place bustling with life over 1,000 years ago. Its people, their innovation, and the stories etched into the earth. This site isn't just a random blip on the map. It's a monumental discovery shedding light on the ancestral Puebloans' way of life. During one of my deep dives into Lidar imagery, I stumbled upon something extraordinary, an area marked by what appeared to be massive room blocks. For those unfamiliar, room blocks are linear arrangements of connected rooms used for daily activities like living, storage, and community gatherings. As I zoomed in, the sheer scale of the site became evident. This wasn't a modest settlement. It was an expansive city, likely housing hundreds, if not thousands, of people. Switching to satellite imagery, I was surprised to find no visible traces of this city. The remains were concealed beneath layers of earth and modern development, with farm equipment, houses, and roads now occupying the area. It was both awe-inspiring and heartbreaking. What remnants might have been destroyed, and how much history lay hidden beneath these modern intrusions. After sharing this discovery with my online community, a friend sent me an article confirming my suspicions. This site wasn't just large, it was extraordinary. Measuring an impressive 2,700 feet in length, it rivaled Pueblo Bonito, the famous ceremonial center in Chaco Canyon. Pueblo Bonito is celebrated for its intricate multi-story structures, massive kivas, and architectural brilliance. To think this newly uncovered site could compare in scale and complexity is nothing short of astounding. One of the standout features of this ancient city is its advanced water management system. The presence of a reservoir highlights the ingenuity of the ancestral Puebloans. In arid environments like the Southwest, water management was critical. Reservoirs like this, similar to those found at Mesa Verde National Park, were essential for sustaining large populations. These ancient engineers carefully planned their settlements to ensure survival, even during periods of drought. Water management systems weren't just functional, they were feats of engineering. The reservoir here was intricately designed to collect and store water, sustaining the settlement during dry seasons. In addition, smaller channels and drainage systems were likely in place to distribute water efficiently across the community. This level of planning indicates a deep understanding of the region's climate and terrain. The ancestral Puebloans were not only surviving in these harsh conditions, but thriving through their resourcefulness and collaboration. To better understand the layout of this city, I created a 3D model based on descriptions from the article. The site comprises 3 major settlements, each with its own unique characteristics. The western ruin, for example, features numerous kivas, a hallmark of Puebloan architecture. Kivas were ceremonial spaces, often circular and semi-subterranean, designed for religious and communal gatherings. Moving to the central area, linear room blocks dominate the landscape, while the main ruin boasts hundreds of rooms, communal plazas, and even a D-shaped structure, a clear indicator of Chacoan influence. The D-shaped structures are particularly fascinating. This architectural style is rare and significant, often associated with ceremonial or elite functions. Its presence here suggests that the site may have been more than a residential hub. It could have been a center of spiritual or political importance, drawing influence from Chaco Canyon, a cultural powerhouse of the time. The reservoir connecting these settlements underscores the sophisticated planning of this ancient society. Agriculture likely thrived in the areas surrounding the reservoir, supported by drainage systems that maximized water usage. By the 1200s, this city had reached its peak, with enclosing walls, expanded residential areas, and adaptations to meet the needs of its growing population. The historical timeline of this site is fascinating. The earliest settlement, dating back to the late Pueblo Bonito period, circa 840 to 880 AD, began at the western ruin. However, an occupation gap occurred around 900 AD, with no significant activity until the late Pueblo II period, circa 1180 to 1150 AD. By this time, the site had undergone significant development, with the construction of reservoirs and new room blocks. The city continued to grow throughout the mid-11th centuries and early 12th centuries, eventually reaching its zenith with over 85 kivas, 400 rooms, and enclosed plazas. This development didn't happen in isolation. The pottery found at the site provides vital clues about its history and connections to other regions. The styles of pottery, ranging from Manos black on white to Mesa Verde black on white, reflect a blend of cultural influences and trade networks. These artifacts reveal that the city's inhabitants were not only skilled artisans, but also active participants in a larger web of interaction and exchange. Modern archaeological efforts to understand this site began in 1918, with sporadic excavations continuing into the late 20th century. Unfortunately, the site has suffered from vandalism and looting, but dedicated researchers have worked to preserve its legacy. Pottery analysis has been instrumental in piecing together the history of this settlement. From the west ruin to the main ruin, the pottery styles reflect a timeline of occupation and cultural exchange, with Manos black on white, Mimbres, and Mesa Verde designs prominently featured. What makes this discovery so compelling is the human story it tells. This wasn't just a city of buildings and roads. It was a thriving community. Its people hunted, farmed, traded, and practiced their beliefs within these carefully constructed spaces. They adapted to their environment, innovating with water management systems and communal living structures. Over time, they left behind a legacy that speaks to their resilience and creativity. Beyond the technical and architectural marvels, the people of this ancient city lived vibrant lives. Imagine the families gathered around hearths, children playing in communal spaces, and leaders debating the future of their society in the kivas. Every structure, artifact, and feature is a piece of their story, a glimpse into a world that existed long before our own. As we uncover sites like this, it's important to remember the value of preservation. These places are not just archaeological treasures. They are part of our shared human history. By protecting them, we honor the stories of those who came before us and ensure future generations can learn from their ingenuity. If this glimpse into the past has captured your imagination, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Historical Highway. There's so much more to explore, and we can't wait to take you on more journeys into history. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.